Hey, what's up guys? It's
just a robot. So both my videos on ItsAnimeGirl and MaSTAR Media did extremely well. Unfortunately, a lot of views means a lot of comments, and a lot of comments mean a lot of hate comments. I have done comment readings before, for both Spetchies fans and Wolfie Chews fans. But unlike those two videos, I'm not just going to have my girlfriend read out the comments. In this video, the comments are going to be read out by my girlfriend, Joshua Montague, Bullies, who used to be known as mainstream media commentaries, and our very important guest, Clothespin.
The Godhood says, just another jealous YouTuber. Why does it matter what she does on her channel? Honestly, you guys sound more like whiny bitches than anything.
Oh boy, we're starting off with the jealous argument already. It really doesn't matter if I'm jealous or not. What matters is my points. Also, why would I be jealous of someone like ItsAnimeGirl? Why would I want to be wrong? Unless my channel gets hacked or deleted or something, I have no doubt in my mind I'm going to pass her in subs.
Senshi says, I've been watching her for a long time. She's always spoken like that.
So she always talked super slowly to pad out her videos so she could get more ad revenue? Dang, that's sad.
And you do know her videos are her theories. If you were to watch her for a while, you would understand.
Hold on a second. These videos are her theories? Her own theories? Wow! It's almost like I said that in my video! In all seriousness, bro, don't tell me I don't understand. I'm the master of telling people they don't understand.
You're being negative towards her theories. It's the most pathetic thing I've ever watched.
Wow, my video is the most pathetic thing you ever watched? Wow, that really hurts. I mean, out of every single video you've ever seen on YouTube, mine is the most pathetic out of all of them. Wow, that just makes me feel so low. And I'm 100% sure you don't say that on every single video you disagree with. If you're gonna call me pathetic, next time please make an argument.
Rose Knuckles says, so Robot Guy, you're an idiot. Not for taking what she says out of context, but for not being able to understand.
I didn't take her out of context in any way whatsoever. I nearly played her entire video. I didn't play anything out of order. I don't think you even know what context means.
The curse anime girl is talking about is inefficiency. It's inefficient to transform versus increasing the strength, key conversion efficiency of their base form.
They already do that! Also, when Goku first transformed into a Super Saiyan God, his base form got even stronger! And here's the thing, they don't use transformations all the time. They already know how to conserve ki. They only use their transformations in the Tournament of Power when it was necessary.
That's why Gohan is an example. Note, it's a duality. She's not saying it's a curse to transform, but it's a curse to transform given her context, which is inefficiency.
The problem is her examples sucked. Here were her 3 examples. 1. Vegeta transformed while fighting Kaba, but he did that to show Kaba how to transform. While it is true that Vegeta didn't need to transform, he did it to help Kaba. Her second example was Goku transformed while he was training with Gohan, and while he didn't need to transform, he did it to push his son during training. It was for his son's benefit, not his. And her third example was that Goku transformed when he didn't need to transform against Frieza. However, Frieza transformed right after that, so it really was kind of pointless. Also, in the fight between Goku and Frieza, it showed that Frieza had trouble maintaining his new transformation because he's not as used to transformations as Goku is.
It's like the Bible. It may appear to be bullshit, but it's far from it.
What? What does this have to do with anything?
The crudely classified false Super Saiyan is all the evidence she needs. Gohan is as well.
Okay, false Super Saiyan is, it's not canon. It's from the 4th Dragon Ball movie. It doesn't even fit into the main timeline. And Gohan does have a transformation, Ultimate Gohan. It looks like his base form, but it's not his base form. And he didn't get it through training, he got it through the Elder Kai unleashing his hidden potential.
A Saiyan can tap into their full Super Saiyan potential, strength, in base form, and still even transform on top of it all.
Okay, so what I think this guy is saying is that a Saiyan can train until they're 50 times stronger in their base form, just like a Super Saiyan transformation would give them, and they can do a Super Saiyan transformation on top of that. And, yeah, I agree, but that doesn't mean anything to me. They do that already, what's your point?
They do not even compress their ki into the fiber of their base, let it replenish, and then compress it again. Like Tsunade, they could compress ki for decades and slug senzu beans till Beerus Whis is their bitch. With all that compressed ki, all they'd need is one speed punch. Imagine if they were smart enough to spam the God ritual.
Everything they did to make the Super Saiyan God come out, I think it only works on full-blooded Saiyans, and I think it's a one-time thing. After you get God Ki, you have God Ki. Also, another example of using a transformation to get stronger there, buddy. As for everything else you said, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Honestly, they choose to be weak, and while being pushed to near death, a cursed state, is fun and all, it's still stupid. This was filled with grammatical errors and sentence structure that was pretty much lacking in every way. Good job, Rose Knuckles.
Your headcanon is so stupid it makes absolutely no sense. I want to give a big thank you to Clothespin for reading out these comments. If you want to check out his channel, it will be linked down below. But now, I'm going to have my editor, Joshua Montague, read out the next few comments.
Alright, boss. What have we got here? Studio Time says, her videos are really bad. She never gets to the point of her statements. Rose Knuckles replies with, K, Anime Girl is saying relying on transformations is inefficient, and it's detrimental in the long run, and likely to get themselves killed as we have seen happen throughout the series.
Now, Rose Knuckles is the ultimate white knight for ItsAnimeGirl. We're going to be seeing a lot of him. And to repeat myself as I said earlier, they only use transformations when necessary. The transformations have saved their lives time and time again. They learned to control their ki better in their transformed states. And I could go on, but this video is long enough.
The word curse means set apart for destruction.
I looked up the definition of curse, and lo and behold, you're full of shit.
But Gohan has shown the way multiple times, which is to tap into latent potential. But not when you're about to die.
What are you talking about? Gohan taps into his hidden potential when he's backed into a corner every single time!
Knuckles, it's your, with an R-E at the end. But it's to be a lifestyle, and all power potential can be realized in base form. This is what Goku's gang is not getting, or Broly. A Saiyan can obviously be a Super Saiyan in base form.
Yeah, Saiyans can make their base form stronger. They can become stronger than they were when they first went Super Saiyan. Pretty much everybody already knows that. I don't see what your point is.
False Super Saiyan is not false at all, but it's a Saiyan Ultra Instinct.
Wait a second, so the false Super Saiyan, the one in the fourth movie, is actually an Ultra Instinct Saiyan. So Goku knew Ultra Instinct before he even knew Super Saiyan. None of this makes any sense whatsoever. My god, you're worse than ItsAnimeGirl.
Unlocked legendary state with God Ki principles. So they need to condense their ki into their base form for a start, but master the fundamentally principle of false Super Saiyan. In other words, base Goku choosing to hit like a Super Saiyan 10 because he's mastered Saiyan ki control. No flashing aura, just pure control.
Hits like a Super Saiyan 10? What are you talking about? That's not even a thing!
Rose Knuckles goes on to say, considering Universe 7 is one of the weakest, perhaps the way they do things is inefficient, and to measure up to the truly strong, they'd have to flip what they do virtually on its head.
Yes, Universe 7 as a whole is one of the weakest universes. But that's because the God of Destruction and the Supreme Kai weren't doing a very good job. And the Universe 7 team still won the Tournament of Power, so I don't really think they should flip what they do on its head. I think it's working out pretty well.
He then replies to himself saying, to not wait for a replay, you don't need the E in there, buddy. Isn't battle power ki, and isn't ki strength? I mean, Freezer makes planet busting look like a joke. If he wasn't such an idoit. Come on, Knuckles, learn some proper grammar. If he wasn't such an idiot, Goku would be dead. So saying in battle power still means they're the weakest.
Frieza is a different race from Goku, and he's a prodigy. You can't compare the two at all. Also, Frieza uses transformations, so I guess he's falling into the Super Arcosian curse or something like that. And before everybody starts complaining, I know Frieza's race is not called the Arcosians, but it's a better name than Frieza race or Frost Demons.
It's there with an RE at the end. And while Saiyan biology seems to consistently say they can pull miracles out of their ass and no other race can, actually primarily Goku, there are certain things that differentiate him that are an obvious case if you have half a brain. But if someone stronger kills him off the bat instead of toying with Saiyan biology, well, he'd be dead.
Yeah, Goku is different from other Saiyans. That has been established for a while now. And yeah, Goku should have died a long time ago. Lucky for him, he has main character plot armor. Also senzu beans and Dragon Balls.
I could explain why ItsAnimeGirl is right. So let me fill what ItsAnimeGirl is trying to fill. Saiyans do not have to transform to receive a Super Saiyan boost.
No, they have to transform into a Super Saiyan to get the Super Saiyan boost. Granted, they can get the same amount of power in other ways, but it's not going to be a Super Saiyan boost. It's going to be a different kind of boost. You get what I'm saying here, right, buddy? Can they get the same amount of power other ways? Yeah, I'm sure they can. No one's arguing against that.
They simply need to learn how to channel their Super Saiyan reserves and condense it into their base form.
They can't do that. They can't transform without having the transformation and get their same multiplier in their base form. It doesn't work that way. There's something like that in the manga. Goku transforms into a Super Saiyan God Blue, but doesn't allow his ki to leave his body. However, he still had to transform, so it's still a transformation at the end of the day.
Like what is crudely referred to as false Super Saiyan, which is obviously heightened instinctual ki control godlike.
No, it's obviously a non-canon transformation from the fourth Dragon Ball movie. That doesn't even work in the main timeline.
They raise their power level to their Super Saiyan range without physically transforming. Obviously genius. And is like Ultra Instincts mixed with unlock potential mixed with God ki control.
And his evidence for this is absolutely nothing.
And obviously why their eyes go full white as they tap into their legendary gene. Debunk that. Feeling a little competitive, are we, Knuckles?
I'm not going to talk about false Super Saiyan God anymore, considering it's non-canon, but Trunks' eyes went full white when he was fighting against Zamasu and Goku Black. However, that's a transformation. Here's why their eyes go full white sometimes. It's a stylistic choice, and it looks cool.
And if it is in any way cyclical, they could condense an infinite amount of latent ki in their body and still transform on top of it. This guy's a riot. Next we have what looks like a fanboy comment by a user named Seraph. Lol, you're dumb. Finally, someone uses the correct usage of your. People who make videos bashing other for no reason, but you don't like her. It's BS that you're making profit from this. Don't try to ruin other success. XD.
You say people who make videos bashing other people is dumb, but you left a comment bashing me for absolutely no reason. Also, I did have a reason to bash her, and I really don't care if I like her or not. A bad video equals a bad video. I'm not trying to ruin her success. She stopped making videos before I even made my video on her. You think it's bullshit that I profit from bashing other people. But do you know what is way worse? Padding out your video talking really slowly so you can hit that 10-minute mark, and then covering your video from head to toe with ads. Now, I decided to check out the comments section of ItsAnimeGirl's video on the Super Saiyan curse, and I found this little guy's comment on it.
Oh, did you not want just a robot to bash on you? Lol.
Whether It's Anime Girl wants me to bash on her or not is completely irrelevant to me. Also, you used the wrong two. Now we're gonna have Bullie Bullies, formerly known as mainstream media commentaries, read out a few comments.
Thomas Inkela says, you always say bad things about every Dragon Ball YouTubers and you always be like, you are the best YouTubers, like you.
Okay, I think this one might be a troll comment. I don't know, it's just a little bit too perfectly stupid, and it barely makes any sense. But in case it isn't, I just want to say I only talk about the bad Dragon Ball YouTubers, and I don't see myself as that great of a YouTuber.
William Goyne says, you sound like a hater who is jealous. I'd never click the here if I didn't say anime girl.
Oh boy, another jealous argument. Also, buddy, you could tell this video was not made by her, just judging from the title and who made the video. And how many people have clicked on an It's Anime Girl video just because it had a clickbaity thumbnail? ...
Don't get mad because she gets paid because people actually listen to her and ad companies would choose her over you all day. Stop sweating her Dragon Balls, foo.
Bro, I make money off of YouTube as well. And she doesn't have a lot of ads on her videos because ad companies chose her over me. As a YouTuber, you have the option to put multiple ads on your video. I personally don't do that because I'm not a greedy dick. And now we're gonna move on to the last few comments, and they're gonna be read out by my girlfriend.
Dragon Ball Super Art says, I want to see a video of you and Clothespins ranting on MaSTAR Media together, like a collaboration. OMG, I want to see it! Clothespins and just a robot exposing MaSTAR Media, please!
Well, you kind of got your wish. I'm in a video with him. Granted, it's not exactly a collab, but it's pretty close. And for the very few of you who don't know, this is not an example of a hate comment, I just really wanted to show it.
Malaxy_ demands to know, how come you are making videos dissing bigger channels than you? You are a clout chaser. Stop dissing people that are bigger than you. MaSTAR Media has 8 times the subs as you, and It's Anime Girl has 3 times the subs as you. You dissed both of them for no reason other than what they make on their channel.
Ah yes, the law of YouTube. If you're talking about a channel bigger than you, then you're just doing it for views or you're jealous or something. But if you talk about a channel smaller than you, then you're a bully. And yes, I did diss Anime Girl for the video she made on her channel, which was, pretty bad. But I more so dissed MaSTAR Media for his behavior and not for his content.
You cannot keep dissing people for their content. Darling, try telling that to T-Moss boss. Miles Condi says, what is it with all these videos of people not understanding anime? You insult Seth the programmer for this, but you think it's fine if you debunk everyone else's research. Insulting Seth the programmer? Jar, honey, is there some context I'm missing here?
Okay, this comment is very bizarrely worded. He says I debunked Seth the programmer, but I think it's fine when I debunk everyone else's research. If he said you don't debunk Seth the programmer, but you think it's fine to debunk everyone else, that would at least make sense. I've done 2 videos on Seth the programmer. One was a joke video, and if you watched more than the first 2 minutes, you would understand that. And the other one wasn't about anime. It was about Ben 10, which is a cartoon. And I didn't disagree with his research, I just thought he was misunderstanding Kuro the artist. The reason why I don't do videos on Seth is because, well, I like his content and he doesn't say stupid shit like It's Anime Girl.
The Rate Club says, really? Why do you do this? Like, why did you go to find Anime's Girl's problems? Go find your own. Well, darling, if Anime Girl isn't going to find her flaws, somebody has to.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Serpent Mythos. So I just want to make a quick apology here. I'm sorry there were very few comments from MaSTAR Media fans. Most of them were just, you're jealous, you're just doing this for views. He actually animates his stuff. Just the same comments over and over and over again. Also, if you guys are wondering when all versions of Goku versus all versions of Superman Part 2 comes out, it will be here in 2 weeks. Also, I really recommend you guys watch my outro song this time. It has been updated. You'll see what I mean. the glory of the cleansing of YouTube, debunking SJWs and feminazis too. We criticize reactionists in hopes they get the boot. Just a Robot marches on.
You know what? Since Just a Robot mocked Anime Girl for the way she speaks, just to piss off the fanboy, or fangirl, whatever they want to be called, I'm going to read that comment again in the style of ItsAnimeGirl. Lol, you're dumb. People who make videos bashing other for no reason but you don't like her. It's BS that you're making profit from this. Don't try to ruin others' success. XD.